gentlemen, welcome to semi-finals day here at the CT1 WDF Lakeside World Championship. This is the home of World Darts. This is Lakeside. It is time for our first of the boys' semi-finals, and we welcome to the stage the World Open and Winmau World Masters boys semi-finalist. 15 years old from the Netherlands, Wolfpack, Bradley van der Velden. We now welcome to the stage the reigning Czech Open Youth Champion, 15 years old from Germany, Mats Theobald.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome along to Lakeside for a super semi-final Saturday. It is all set up tantalizingly in both the men's and the women's draw. We could get new champions, or we could get ones who win multiple titles. But the first port of call today is to check if the kids are all right, because these pair of 15-year-olds are taking to the stage for probably the biggest games of their lives. It is such a fabulous opportunity for both Mats Theobald and Bradley van der Velden, two players who've been successful in the youth tour in the WDF. Mats has won a title, a Czech Open winner in November last year. Bradley is looking to make this his very first title, and both lads are looking to follow in the footsteps of the likes of Josh Richardson, Justin Van Tergouw, Leighton Bennett, Keane Barry, and last year's champion Bradley Roos. It is Germany against the Netherlands. It is Nick Rolls, our referee, taking charge of this one, which is best of 3 sets, and it will be Bradley to throw first. Scott Mitchell is alongside me in the commentary position, and Scott, just what will these boys be feeling? I know you never played on the stage at 15 years old. I can imagine it's quite an intimidating atmosphere for them to walk in. Just got to try and maybe forget the crowd and focus on the board.
It's an intimidating place when I was 38 years old, let alone 15 years old. Like you say, big moments for these two big darted nations. There'll be interest in it for the pair of them as well. And I think that we're looking forward to a good final here, a good semi here, because, you know, they're just within touching distance of that final.
31.
Yeah, I can assure you that Bradley van der Velden, who's throwing right now, is 15 years old. I certainly didn't have facial hair as impressive as that when I was that age. Mats Theobald, a little bit more baby-faced of the two. The winner of this match will take on the winner of the second semi-final between two more comparatively experienced 18-year-olds in Ireland's Adam D and Andres Borbeli of Hungary. They've met each other once before. It was on this day last year, and Bradley van der Velden won that 4-0. Maybe a good omen for the Dutchman.
Yeah, possibly. He'll be thinking, you know, good things of his stuff and how he is if he's had a good win against him already. But we know a year in darting terms is an awful long time. And things change in a year. Players develop in a year.
Yeah, you think players at this age, when they were 14 years old, they'll have been not as tall. And when you are growing up, the throw sometimes has to adapt a little bit. So it's all about fine-tuning at this age.
Yeah, very much so. And hopefully that 140 there has settled Mats down. He looked the more nervy of the two.
44.
Bradley van der Velden, he obviously went straight in with 2 big trebles at the start and settled himself down nicely. But now we're starting to see Mats come back after that 140. He's feeling pretty good and got himself back in the leg.
39.
That was a big, genuine bounce out there.
43.
Just going for the treble 18 there. Got stuck in a little bit of two minds. You've got to be positive about when you're throwing for those big numbers. So it's 96 now for van der Velden coming in. Now 91, treble 17, 74. Across the treble 14.
33.
So a few nervy moments for both players here as we get to the bottom end of leg number 1.
And went looking for the treble 19 to leave 28.
39. Bradley, you require 63.
Not the easiest two darts of 63, but Bradley van der Velden wants double six to make it look easy.
Game shot.
Easy it is. Bradley van der Velden straight in, holding the throw.
Second leg, Max to go first. Game on.
And I have to say, I think our crowd today are going to be pretty appreciative to see these young fellas doing what they're doing. You know, they're names that they won't have recognised and won't have known. But they'll be known now. When they've been up on the Lakeside stage, everybody will know them now. Every youth player that plays them in the future will know who they are. Being here
44.
does wonders for your career.
Both players had to come through a tough qualifying system to get here, which took place last year. And the averages for both lads were generally hovering between the mid-70s through to the mid-80s.
44.
So it is an even-looking contest.
$54.
And it's more proof that the sport truly is global, because we're introducing the boys and the girls tournament. We're getting another couple of nationalities we've not seen this week. We've got an Irishman coming up tonight in Adam D. And then in the girls' final tomorrow, we've got an Italian representative in the form of Aurora Focasato.
100.
Yeah, I've heard bits about her, and I'm looking forward to watching her tomorrow.
$80.
That was a dart on dart out. You didn't hear the big hit of the wire there. That was the dart clattering into his own flights and taking all the forward propulsion off the dart, and then not having enough power to actually stay into the board.
90.
Good response from Mats. Taking a bit of advantage from
58.
Bradley's bounce outs.
60. $20.
Well, I think that second dart hit the metal number. Not to worry, though, because Bradley's way behind.
85. Max, you require 40. Game shot.
Yeah, nice and clinical
Max Theobald.
from Matt Theobald.
Bradley throwing first.
There will be a break after the first set. Going first to two.
134.
And this is probably going to be one of the longest format matches they've played in their lives. It tends to be first to four or first to five legs in the youth system. Could potentially have 15 legs of darts here.
58.
Van der Velden using a smooth barrel. Very unusual, and we'll have two sets in this session. I think Andy Barton's is a smooth barrel. But I suppose when you think about it, think of a Formula One tyre on the track being smooth, it gets more grip. Does a smooth barrel get more grip than a groove barrel? That's the question. Answers on a postcard to Lakeside, because we'll be gone by the time they get here.
Yeah, maybe answers on an email. Get it over straight away.
Sorry, was I a bit old-fashioned there? Postcard.
59.
Yeah, don't send them postcard this time of year. Post office is already busy with Christmas cards. It never gets
Never get it. I suppose if you are going to copy one man, copy the number one in the WDF system.
90.
Yeah, I think the barrel shape's slightly different, but yeah, but it's still a smooth barrel.
100.
Matt Theobald, after a slow start with his first 9 darts, seems to have settled quite well.
100.
Looking at the rankings, he is the higher ranked player in the youth system at number 27. Bradley's number 33. Suspect maybe the winner is more likely to come from the other match, because Adam D's 13, Andras Borbeli, the number one man.
If that's being the case, these two will really be seeing a big chance to make a final here.
Bradley van der Velden. Fourth leg is Max to throw first. Game on.
I have to say, both now seem pretty settled and comfortable. It looked like being up there for a few years. But I suppose when it comes to being the darts for the set, that's when we'll find out. When the nerves kick in.
100.
Yeah, they've had a few legs now to get used to the stage, get used to the surroundings, and once they do find their groove, they'll settle into a rhythm.
$81. $140.
First bit of emotion we've seen from either player. That's Theobald clearly liking the 140.
$68.
Disappointment after such a straight dart into the treble 20 that he only picked off 68.
65. Match you require 133.
Probably stay there. Probably stay there now. Oh, he's coming out.
82. Bradley, you require 100.
Went for the clear target.
$41. Match you require 51.
The double 16 incoming. Theobald to make it 2-2.
$19.
So 119 for the set then for Van der Velden.
Bradley,
Takes his
require
time.
119.
Takes his time and then comes over.
Has to be treble 20. He will have been hoping for at least one dart at a bullseye.
Match you require 32. Game shot.
2-2 in set one.
Max Theobald.
Little punch as he went to the board.
Game on. $140.
What a great start to that fifth and final leg of the set from Bradley van der Velden. Dream start, in fact.
58. $100.
Grimace there at the board. He's angry. He really wants this. Through a little bit quicker and a little bit harder then as well.
59.
Upped his pace.
Good leg this.
135.
Making his move, Bradley van der Velden. The swifter of the two players. Mats is not a slow player though by any means.
Bradley, you require
He's puzzled by the lack of trebles. Need to entertain the 19s route.
$86.
Nicely tidied up then, Van der Velden. Red hot favourite for set number one.
Mats needed a max to put any pressure on.
Bradley, you require 40.
13 darter then, best leg of the match incoming. 14 is fine, and Bradley van der Velden has taken the first set in this boys semi-final. Heads off into the break with the big advantage over Mats Theobald. 5 holes of throw in a row in the battle of Germany versus the Netherlands. It is the Dutchman who is prevailing right now.
This program is brought to you by Benji Marine Engine Repair and Trading, specialized in Wärtsilä engines with a 24-hour-a-day, high-quality, worldwide service. And by Hemeco Storage Systems, your one-stop storage system solution with over 100 years of experience. The 45th annual Winmau Fleetwood Memorial Las Vegas Open will be held from January 19th till the 21st. Sin City welcomes you to come and play in the entertainment capital of the world. Both men's and women's champions will win places at the 2024 WDF World Championships. The Romanian Darts Festival is from January the 26th till January the 28th. Come join the party in Bucharest. Register to play by Wednesday the 24th of January. The Toto Dutch Open Darts is held from February 1st till February 4th. Registration is open until January the 16th. The Toto Dutch Open Darts is by far the largest darts party in the world that you should not miss. And the men's and women's champions go to the Lakeside in December 2024. The Swiss Open and Helvetia Open tournaments are held from May 31st till June the 2nd. One of the longest running tournaments in Europe invites you to join them in the most beautiful surroundings you'll find in Europe. The Swedish Open and Masters is held from August 16th till 18th. A popular tournament for many of Europe's best aerosmiths. For more information on each of these tournaments, go to the link in the description. A special thank you to our tournament sponsors Winmau, A&G Travel Group, iDarts, Dart Connect, CT1 and Quiff.
Welcome back to the CT1 WDF World Darts Championships. We're in the middle of the boys semi-final. It is 1-0. Bradley van der Velden over Mats Theobald. Just a very close first set so far, wasn't it? Great competition. A few nerves there. What did you make of it so far?
Bradley settled really quickly. He was able to get a couple of trebles with his first throw. Mats didn't settle quickly. It took him 9 darts to settle. Bradley'd already got the first leg, but after that, Mats looked the better for the next 3 legs. But it was sat at 2-2, and then that last leg from Bradley, wow, what a leg. Just superb, and that's why he's leading 1-0.
Bradley van der Velden, he is the favourite. He's been on the Dutch national team at the World Cup, semi-final at the Boys World Masters last year. You could feel that anger coming from him in that last leg, couldn't you? He wants to win, he believes he can win, and he really pulled it out to win that set.
Well, he won the last time the two boys met, and so he's come out with that confidence. And when you've beaten somebody and you've only played them once, it's lovely to go up there and know you're on the biggest stage of your life, knowing that you've beat the guy already. So he feels he has a slight advantage, but now we've got Mats with the darts, and we'll see what he's got.
Only 15 years old, both of these boys, but wise heads, smooth arms on their shoulders, that's for sure. What do you think? Do you think it's going to be a close match from here on out, or do you think that will really have given Bradley the edge?
It all really depends how Matt starts this set. He really needs to hold his throw, get himself some confidence within this set, because he wasn't in that last leg of the last set, so he will want to find treble 20s nice and early and make sure that he's in this set, because he cannot afford to be out of it early doors.
Excellent. Well, let's get back down to the stage for set number 2.
Yes, it was a confident last leg from Bradley van der Velden, taken in 14 darts, and he does appear to have settled the quicker of the two players. More confident action, a real snap of the arm as he releases the dart. Mats Theobald, particularly in the last leg, did not find any sort of scoring power. So it is advantage Bradley doing exactly what he wanted to do in set 1, which is win it and hold his throw on each occasion. It's down to Mats now to find a break at some point if he is to win this match. We'll have to play another 2 sets if he is to reach tomorrow's final, where it's a quartet of finals tomorrow. We've got the girls, the boys, the women, and then we conclude with the men. Van der Velden in control of this game right now. Mats needs a strong start.
Game on.
I do think Bradley van der Velden just looks a little bit more confident. Mats has maybe not found the stage intimidating, but I don't think he settled as quick.
50.
No, he certainly didn't. And like I said there in the interviews there, it's just he didn't start well. He was a slow start, and Bradley got away from him. And he did well to still be in the set, to be fair. But Bradley was not looking good while Mats was hitting 140s and tons. So if Mats can continue to do that, then he's going to get Bradley under all sorts of pressure. But Bradley looks to be the one that is going to keep Mats under the cost, because he just looks the more confident player at the minute. He's now slowing a little bit, throwing a little bit quicker, and it all looks a little bit more fluid for him.
60.
Yeah, the more confident a player is, particularly if they're already a quick player, the more confident they get, the quicker they sometimes get.
56.
A dangerous sign for any opponent.
No way, nothing better than being in front to be confident. There's no way. It's just, it does something to you being in front.
59.
You have to dig deep when you're behind, and at the moment Theobald is struggling to do that. The throw has been turned already.
59.
Yeah, they've not been badly thrown darts from Mats Theobald. They've just not quite landed in the treble. And there is a couple of loose ones.
28.
Can't afford those.
$121.
Almost our first 180. Somebody not wanting to be seen in the crowd there.
78. Bradley, you require 67.
Fortunately, we've got cameras everywhere. We're going to spot you. Mats is on a bogey number, so Bradley needs to go 11 and bull. He went looking for 25 for double 18. And that's just how it's going for Mats right now. Loose start means he ends on 159, and all he can do is set this up.
99. Bradley, you require 40. Game
There it is,
start.
right in the middle. Impressive from Bradley on the doubles. It's 4 from 6 now.
Second leg, it's Bradley to throw first. Game on.
Doesn't need too many second chances.
81.
We've got a table of Sesame Street characters today. We had the Peaky Blinders yesterday.
Yeah, we had the Peaky Blinders, the Snow White, and the 7 Dwarfs yesterday. We've got, yeah, Sesame Street characters. That was the count.
100. $93.
Well picked off with the treble 18, because that second note was really snatched.
59.
Too many 58s, 59s and 60s from Theobald.
Yeah, the break hasn't done him any favours at all. He was playing a bit better on the way into the break, particularly in the first 4 legs. Now he's come out, and Van der Velden has really put the pressure on him and kept the pressure on him. Now switching around the board and finding a little bit. That gets him back in the leg, but
170.
not to be on this occasion.
75.
Well, it won't be on any occasion if you keep hitting the 5 first, I suppose.
At least 74.
90. Bradley, you require 95. $55. Match, you require 60.
So a chance to break back here. And if he's going to get back into this game, you would think it would have to start with this leg. Double 10.
40.
Missed opportunity.
40. 90.
Bradley isn't there to clean up. First leg in the match where both players have had darts at doubles.
I like this, steadies himself nicely. And when you become more deliberate like that, you tend to take the beans off of your throw. You don't quite throw it as hard. Bradley van der Velden quite wisely going to the table, gathering his thoughts. Don't overthink, young man.
15. Match you require 5.
Both being dragged into another visit.
It is a bit of a dogfight, isn't it?
Game shot in the second leg.
A dogfight that perhaps comes out on top of.
A little fist pump in the air from Theobald, and Bradley van der Velden looked at him. If it looks good kill, there'd have been sparks of flying there. That was a really. You've just given it the big fist pump up, and you've just done that after that leg. Really.
84.
We'll never see a really on stage as good as Mervyn King's.
No, we won't. It's legendary.
$58. $90.
Well, it was all about holds of throw in the first set, but the roles have been reversed here.
58.
Bradley in a slightly better position now.
Theobald's got to get that first dart right. When he gets that first dart right, he does hit trebles. But the longer he goes on without hitting trebles, the more chance you're giving van der Velden to get away from you. And here we go.
100.
One of those players who seems to speed up his throw by the time the third dart comes.
59. Bradley, you require 153.
And you have to say that it's working for him at the moment.
74 left. He could go 14s or 18s.
90.
Rest assured, single 11 was not part of the plan. But he's left the same number that he won the first leg of the match on.
58. Bradley, you require 63.
And logic suggests that he should go the same way. Treble 17 for double 6. Double 18.
27. Match you require 158. $94. Bradley, you require 36.
So pressure asserted from Theobald.
Game shot in the third leg.
Bradley van der Velden finds double 18. He finds the break of throw he wanted. And he is one leg away from a place in the final.
Finger point to Team Wolfpack, I think that was, from Bradley van der Velden.
Fourth leg, it's Bradley to throw first. Game on.
Another breaker throw. Who wants to have their throw now?
Yeah, I like the nickname Wolfpack, but I'm thinking, was Bradley even born when The Hangover was released? Neck and neck.
I thought it was because they're all Martin Adams fans. Could be. Possibly.
97.
There's lots of them.
$58. 23.
Not happening for Mats.
Yeah, there's pressure on him. He knows he's got to do something this leg. He's got to find something, and the arm then tightens up. The mind's saying, please, please, please go in, rather than going, yes, yes, you're going in. Two different mindsets.
And it's a big learning curve for him and a fabulous experience. He can go back to school next week and we'll say, oh, what did you get up to at the weekend? Oh, I played darts on the Lakeside stage.
Yeah, wowzers.
96.
Like I say, big learning curve for them both. Winning and losing. You learn more losing 9 times out of 10. But they'd have been practicing for weeks before this and trying to get this right and be ready for it. And it can be over in moments for you.
94. $96. Bradley, you require 98.
98 then for a place in tomorrow's final. Treble 19 leaves double 18. He hit this to win the last leg.
He's having a good think about it, taking his time.
18. Match, you require 146. Bradley, you require
Struggled with the weight of dart for the entire match. They've always been above or below the wire. Option to split or straight at it. It is straight at it and straight in, double 9. And Bradley van der Velden has got the chance to become a boys world champion on the Lakeside stage. A straight sets victory against a struggling Mats Theobald will no doubt leave this better for the experience. Certainly a good game for the German, but an even better one for Bradley van der Velden. He advances into tomorrow's final where he'll face either Adam D or Andres Borbeli.